Hello guys, so welcome to Phone Doctor. Today hey Michael, how are you buddy? So today I wanted to show you guys, last week we were making turnip greens and kale greens recipe. So today I wanted to do a little bit something different. I wanted to try to make some pizza with first with frozen pizza. This one is a small size, almost the size of my hands. Then we're going to get some tomatoes, mushrooms, and pineapple. We're just going to go wild today. Do something different because everyone has regular cheese pizza. Everyone has pepperoni pizza, but this one is different. This one is just different set of ingredients. Well, first things first, we're going to put the pizza inside of the oven and set it to 350 degrees. I don't know if you guys can see. Bake and let it bake for about 15 minutes, just like so. So you see how the ingredients are now? It's a little bit crispy, you can see. It's not quite there yet, so I'll let it crisp up inside the oven for, let's say, another 10 minutes. And in that 10 minutes, hey Kev, would you mind turning down the volume on the TV, please? It's not. And this is just for show. I'm going to put the pizza back in the freezer, and then we'll get a knife out. Be careful with the knife, it's very sharp. If you want to see how sharp a knife is, use it on a tomato. And this is just for show. Look at that. That's one way to cut your tomatoes. Cut this end too. We're going to dice out the tomatoes, nice and pretty, like that. Keep your fingers clear of the knife. And the cut quality of the tomato should be like that. The sharper your knife is, the prettier your cuts will be. There you go. This is called dicing up the tomatoes. There you are. Got that. The sharper your knife is, the prettier your cuts will be. There you are. This is called dicing up the tomatoes. All right. We'll set off the tomatoes to the side. Meanwhile, we're going to get one mushroom out of here, or maybe a couple. Depends on how many you would like on your pizza. There now. Now be careful now. The knife is very sharp. I'm going to rinse the tomato out. The mushrooms out. Take one paper towel and pat it dry. Don't squeeze it too hard, just let it pat dry. There you go. How are you guys this evening? Just Michael and Aiden. Hello. Take one paper towel. Did you guys do anything different or special today? I figure I'd do something different today. Make another cooking course. I know that my primary interest is, of course, phone repairs, but every so often I'd like to do something different, just to be different. Go. I'll turn the volume down a little bit. Here you go. Figure just to be different, do something different. I'm going to cut the mushrooms into thirds. There you are. Here's one cut. To another cut. Maybe thirds is too big. Maybe I'll have to do fourths. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, this one might be a little bit too fat. There you go. This one too. This one's just a little bit too fat. It's going to be hard to. There you go. Notice that the oven just dinged. So we'll get these pieces. Keep it nice and colorful. And of course, the pineapples. Now this is a delicacy. No one puts pineapple on their pizzas. I don't think that many people do. So I figure, let's be different. Don't want to do the same thing as everybody else, right? Let's be different. All right. Let's check on the pizza. Get our little oven mitts. Ooh. Look at the nice golden crust. We just want to make sure the center is nice and golden as well. Okay? So I'm going to raise the level of the pizza to the medium rack to let it really kind of brown, give it a golden brown on the actual cheese itself. And meanwhile, I'll take a few minutes, come back over here. I don't have the double watches on right now, but I'll do that on the TikTok, on the phone repair videos. There you are. Well, I don't want to waste this. I'm going to eat this. All right. This one looks like somebody chewed it already. Yeah. All right. So now that we have it laid out, I like to keep my workstation or my cooktop as organized as possible. Nice and pretty. All right. Next comes the magic part. We're going to do the layout of the pizza, okay? It's just about ready. I want to keep it nice and colorful. We have the white colored for the mushrooms. Oh, I'm going to cut this little piece off too on the side. This way it sits a little bit better on the pizza. Watch the fingers now. There you go. See? Now it lays flat like that. Okay. That's okay. I think I'll cut it into smaller chunks as well too. So that's more manageable when you're biting down. There you are. I wonder, I should have cut it in diagonals as well. Yeah, just to make it look prettier. There you go. A 45-degree. If anybody out here does any sort of like construction type work, contractor, you know what a 45 is. There you go, nice pretty 45 in there. There you go. A little bit of discoloration here. I'll cut that out. Yeah. Everybody always likes to judge a food based upon appearance as well. It's good to keep it nice and colorful. There you go. And let's go ahead and study the cut quality of the tomatoes. See that? Nice, clean edges. All right. Let's go ahead and check on the pizza now. All right, here we go. Wowzers. That's what I'm talking about right here. This nice golden crisp texture here. I'll set the rack over here. Now we'll have to work kind of fast. Usually I'll say don't rush it, but when it's outside of the oven, it's cooling down, so we kind of have to work relatively fast. Let's go first with the mushrooms. There you go. Press it in there, okay? There you are. Just press it in there. Let it set it in. Nice colorful appearance. All right. This one's a little bit prettier. Yeah. I think that looks pretty. All right. Next comes the tomatoes. The tomatoes gives it a little bit of extra, I'd say, prettiness. Look at that. Gotta move fast now because the pizza is cooling down. Oops, let's go this way. Let's be consistent with the placement. All right. What else is left? Let's go with the pineapples. Give it more manageable chunks over here. Predictable size matters, so that when you're biting into it, it's like nice and predictable sizes. Next time I'll cut into a pattern that looks pretty as well too. But right now, we're just going to work with what we have because we're running a little bit shy on time. There you go. Ooh. Oh, did I kind of mess it up? All right. And another layer of tomatoes. Now I just have to drop it in there randomly, wherever it kind of fits in there. There you go. Now I'm going to put the flesh side up. How's that look? How's that sound? There you go. This way we can fit a little bit more in there too. Once again, I am.
Dad, what are you making?
Pineapple and mushroom pizza. Well, it doesn't look that pretty anymore, does it? There you go. All right.
Just gonna have some pineapple?
Yeah, you can have this
frozen?
one right here. No, you can have this one.
Is this frozen?
Be careful with the knife. I almost feel like there's not enough mushrooms in the center. That's not as pretty as I thought it was going to be. But we'll work with what we got. Now, what we're going to do is sprinkle it with a little bit of salt. Always offset it with a little bit of salt. You know what? I'm going to use this type of salt, the Himalayan salt. But instead of going all over the countertop, I'll set it. Whoops. Oh man. Set it. Set it onto the sink. Ooh, it's starting to cool down too fast. All right. All right. Oh boy. I kind of want to try the pineapple. A lot of pineapple, actually. I'm going to switch those mushrooms off with these pineapples. They look so exotic. So, there you go. Back in the microwave you go. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go on the very top rack. Rotate a little bit. There you are. And I'll go in the very top rack. Put it in 350. I'll set it for about 15 minutes right here. So 350, bake 15 minutes, and I'll check on it in a little bit. Meantime, do a little bit of cleaning up on this area. There's a little bit extra tomatoes here. John Steers. Hey, I called your store today and asked if you guys would be interested in buying a used VR set. Did you hear anything about that? Jake, no, I didn't yet. I'll have to check in on that. Thanks for letting me know, Jake. I've been a little bit sidetracked today doing the cooking channel. But I will check into it later. Thanks for letting me know. Okay, so these are just ingredients. Let's see if we can do something else while we're waiting for the onions vertically sliced, brown sugar, nature's green turtle, a quarter cup of chicken stock. Interesting. Okay, caramelized onions. 1 large onion, vertically sliced. Vertically sliced. That's interesting. I don't even know what a vertically sliced onion is. Here, son. Why don't you take this, put it on the table?
Okay.
There you are. Oh, no problem. Yeah. Jake, have you been following the YouTube and subscribed the YouTube channel for a while now? Okay. Let's see if I can whip this up really fast. Dry off this. Maybe I should use the wok. I don't know. I think I'll use the wok again. There you go. I'll use a wok. Oops. Almost dropped the GoPro. There we go. We'll use the wok. It's about dinner time, so I wanted to cook some. Oh, I don't have any brown sugar. 2 tablespoons of brown sugar. I actually don't have any sugar at all. Totally forgot to get sugar. Oh boy. What do we do? No sugar. Let's see here. No. Seeds. No sugar. Tomato sauce, oregano. All right. Well, what do you know? We're saved. There it is. Oh, goodness, it's a different type of sugar altogether. We'll work with what we got. Oh, thank you, Jake. Sure is dark. I wonder if my stream. There it is. Alright. So in a pot in medium-high heat, add olive oil and onion. Saute 3 to 5 minutes. Okay. Let's see here. There you go. Ooh. Look at that big old onion. It's almost as big as my hand. Onions. It says 1 large onion. This is pretty large. Vertically sliced. I think it's like this. Vertically sliced. I wonder if they just mean diced. Who knows what vertically sliced means? I presume that this is horizontally sliced. Okay. Maybe they meant like this. Yeah. Oh yeah. Come on, you're almost there. Almost there. All right, we are there. All right, I'm gonna take all this skin off. That's all these onions. They say onions make your teary in the eyes, cry, but it's okay. You gotta tough it out. You want some good food on the table, sometimes you have to tough it out. Don't let the onions get to you. What's that, olive oil? There you go. Now what does it say? Medium high heat. So medium high, I'd say number 8, medium high. 3 to 5 minutes, add brown sugar, olive oil and onion. You know what, I'm also going to add something that I think is flavorful, garlic. We're going to do a little bit of garlic in there too, okay? Just to, you know, the recipe is the recipe, but sometimes you just want to add a little bit of your own touch to it. There you go. A little bit of this. This is almost like 3 cloves of. Oh man, that's too much for me to handle. Ooh. Oh man, it's really. I need some safety goggles for this. So it's picking it up. Ooh, look at that. Let me see. Hey, Daniel. Now, there you go. I'm just going to cut this bad boy in half and toss it in here. Ooh, boy. You know, you gotta be strong. Don't let the onions know that you're afraid of them. Yeah, there it is. I basically diced it. Alright. Well, you know, I'm gonna lower the heat about a little bit. Okay. Olive oil and onion saute 3 to 5 minutes. So let's see, timer, 5 minutes. I don't know what sauteing is, but I presume they want me to stir it around a little bit like that. It says saute 3 to 5 minutes. Add brown sugar and pepper. Cover. Where does it say pepper? Oh, there it says pepper. I don't wonder what kind of pepper. We'll have to make our own kind of guesstimates on things. A 1/4 cup of chicken stock. I don't even know what chicken stock is, but Let's see. Chicken stock. Let's say better than bouillon. Okay. I hope this is about a quarter cup. Have a little bit more fluidity to it. And there we go. Keep our fingers crossed. 1, 2. All right. What does this say? Add brown sugar. I totally missed that. Feels like the heat's a little too low. And how much brown sugar does it say? 2 tablespoons. Oh boy, I hope I dial it in right. Does that look like 2 tablespoons? I'll do a little bit extra. I like a little bit sweet sometimes. So that's about 5 tablespoons. And chicken stock. Already sauteed for 3 to 5 minutes. Oh, come on. It's almost like a race against time. Almost sometimes when I'm cooking. Yep. I hope you guys are enjoying my science experiment here. I feel like every single time I cook, I feel like it's a science experiment. I don't know if I'm getting it right or not. All right, well, that's a little bit of sugar in my hands. Add brown sugar and pepper. Cover and continue cooking for 7 to 10 minutes. 7 to 10 minutes more after this? Okay. You know what? I don't want to put all these tomatoes and all that to waste, so. Tomatoes and mushrooms and whatever that is. Mushrooms and tomatoes. The ingredients didn't call for it, but you know, I don't want to put it to waste. It said cover. Let's see here. How about I use this as a cover? Oh, perfect. Right on time. All right. Meanwhile, I'll go ahead and put some more of these mushrooms to good use. Ooh, yeah, that'll do. Rinse off these mushrooms this time, because last time I didn't rinse it off. It tasted like it came from the soil. So now, this time I'm going to rinse it off. Give it a good rinsing. Oops. I'm not going to pat it dry this time because it's kind of wet already. Break it up into thirds. Oops. All right. I'm gonna go a little bit heavier in mushrooms today. Oh. Let the timer running for another 7 minutes while I increase the temperature to temperature number 7. These mushrooms, I feel like, excuse me, a little burp there. Oh, it's really getting bubbly. Now just let it kind of simmer in there, okay? 5. 5, yeah. Remember, we still have the pizza inside the oven to check on. Don't let that burn. Let's go ahead and check on it. Oh my goodness. It's almost burnt. It's almost burnt. Almost. But it's not. Ooh, wow. Kind of let it simmer and steam in there for a little bit. Just let it set. Let the moisture seep back in. Oh man. You can tell I don't really cook too often. Okay. Create some more space on my cutting rack here. Yeah. All right. Steam it down again. Maybe I put in too much mushroom. This is probably more of a mushroom type dish than it is a it's turning out to be more of a mushroom dish than it is a turnips dish. I'll save these mushrooms for something else then. There you go. Set this off to the side. Yeah. Oh, no. Oh, man. Oh, gosh. Let's throw this out. Can't set that in there. Put this other mushrooms in here. Well, that sure does look like a lot of mushrooms. Maybe it's too much mushrooms. Don't let the mushrooms scare us. Just, you know, just let it. Have faith in it, I would say. Let's have faith in it. Just have faith in it. Perhaps it'll be. We can call it a turnip greens with caramelized onions and mushrooms. Yeah, we'll say caramelized onions and mushrooms. We'll just take a marker and we'll just say mushrooms. I don't have a marker, so next time we'll just change that to onions and mushrooms. Check that pizza. Oh, you're right. Yeah, I did. Oh, thanks. I checked it and it is looking like it needs a little bit more time in the oven, just to let the moisture reabsorb in there. It's starting to get messy. Ooh, hopefully it didn't burn. I probably should add a little bit more fluids. Let it simmer for a little bit. A 1/4 cup of chicken stock. I might have to bump that up a little bit to another, I don't know. I'll say another, what do you say? We have space. I'll say another 1/4 cup. The mushroom sure did take a lot. Okay. Better than bouillon in replacement of the chicken stock. Just trying to do more and more of a plant-based diet these days. I have a little bit of sympathy for the animals, and also I just want to eat a little bit more healthy. You know, I've been doing a little bit more workout routine, so ooh, it's starting to caramelize, and then I have to add a little bit more fluids. Come on, there it is. Good 1/4 cup in there, I think. Yeah, that's about a good 1/4 cup. Yeah. If it looks like I'm winging it, it's because I am. You still need that water. Let's see, what is it? Add some more chicken stock because you put some mushrooms in there. Oh, that's good advice, buddy. LV, thank you for joining me. Is LV short for Louis Vuitton? I hear that LV is a big brand name. Looks like you have a little bit of cooking experience there, Jake. How old are you, and what line of work do you normally do? There you are. All right, 7 to 10 minutes. Watching closely on the onions. Stir often. Add green stock and toss with onions. Cook for 3 to 5 minutes so the greens are wilted. Serve hot. Okay, well, you know what? While it's doing its thing, cooking in there, I've got a little bit of time on there. I had a couple more minutes. Oops. Keep on dropping my GoPro. Sorry about that, guys. I have to strap it down a little bit tighter while I'm cooking. While it's cooking, I'm going to rinse out my greens, okay? That's my secret way of rinsing it out. Okay. Put all that water in there, and then I don't know how secret that is, but seems to work for me in the past. Rinses out a lot of the sand, grit. I do have a salad spinner, but there you go. I'll put this knife off to the side. I'm 19 and I actually cook in a restaurant based around Asian foods. That's cool. Like a Chinese restaurant, huh? But not really Chinese, it's Asian. Oh yeah. Just as you advised over there, it's looking good. Nice and caramelized. I usually want the the mushrooms a little bit softer. So we'll just let it. Let's see here. Anyway, I'm streaming over here. Streaming my cooking again. Food looks good. Thank you. My food looks good, and I'll also check on the pizza too. Let's check on the pizza. I got it partially open over here, so that way it's the heat. Ooh, yeah. Yeah. Look at that. Not burning yet. Turn off the heat and let it open partially. It's check pizza. Oh, you and I were thinking the exact same thing. I also just checked on it. Hope you saw as well. There it is. Now keep it covered again. This one's different. This one's kale green. Now, since I put a lot of fluids in here, the turnip greens, it is a lot of fluid in here. I might have to add a little bit more chicken stock as well. Another tablespoon of chicken stock. Let's see what the instruction says. Cooking 7 to 10 minutes, watching closely so onions do not burn. Stir off and add greens and chicken stock. Toss with onions. Cook 3 to 5 minutes so greens are wilted. Okay. Ooh, I probably cut these tomatoes a little bit too thick this time, but I'll roll with it. let it thicken up a little bit. I might add, maybe I'll add a little bit more chicken stock. Maybe. Let's see. Alright. Time to put the turnips in there. Come on. I almost feel like the turnip greens are... Alright. It's a heck of a lot of turnip greens. Alright. Might not even fit in this pot. Let's see how to do this. Okay, so it's definitely overfilling this pot. It's just like a typical repair challenge, though, you know. Sometimes we just have to think of ways to overcome this challenge. How do we do this? What do we do? How do we do? Jake, let's see. Cover the wok so the greens will not get steamed. Cover the wok so the greens will get steamed. Okay, let's do that. Okay, let's see here. Boy, that's so exciting that you joined in right on time, Jake. Are you Asian too, or do you just cook Asian foods? There you go. Okay, I probably need a heavier cover, but we'll work with what we have. Adjust the temperature a little bit so that it's not burning on the bottom, I would say. Looks good. Oh yeah, thanks. Let's check out that pizza again. Do a little bit of cleaning up. Now, typically my cooking just doesn't come out this nice, but well, usually it burns or something, but there you go. Snap a picture of this for reference sake. I think we have a little bit of time here, 11 minutes. Just let it steam up a little bit. Jake and I had come across to realize. And give me a second while I snap a picture of the. Okay. That's so cool and so nice of you to provide guidance as we're going along, Jake. YouTube is such a nice platform. I'm going to rinse off some knives. Alright. I already took a picture of this. I don't think I have to add anything else. Watch closely so onions do not burn. Cook 3 to 5 minutes until greens are wilted. Okay, so I just have to wait until the greens are wilted. Alright, let's see what's next. I'm preparing my cutting board now for the pizza. Let's go ahead and bring out the pizza. I'm going to do a quick wipe down. And there we go. Bringing out the pizza now that it's cooled down a little bit. A little resting period. Wow. Wow. Well, not bad. A little bit crisping over there. I'll go ahead and bring it to the light so we can see. There you go. Great. And it didn't burn, thank goodness. Alright, and then we'll start cutting it too. There you go. running out of space over here. Put it this way. Nice and crispy. Ooh. Keep dropping my GoPro, guys. Sorry about that. Turn it to the side. Cut it over here. I figure I'd do something different, you know. Everybody has like a pepperoni pizza. Everybody has regular pizza, but this is different. It's okay to be different. There you are. Yum. It's cut now. I'm just going to take a small bite of this pineapple just to see. Wow. I really wish that you guys can see the way. Let me see. Wow. It's so full of flavor, the pineapple after it's been in the oven. It's just amazing. Well, I don't know what to do now because I'm still waiting for the greens. I don't want the pizza to go cold. Take out some of the greens and add more chicken stock. Okay, I see it. Yeah, I see it. Okay, I'll do that, Jake. I'm going to put the pizza inside the oven just to for it to stay warm while I do that to the chicken stock as well. Alright, that greens is definitely overloaded. Alright, let's see how to do this. And sometimes you just have to go in with your bare hands. There you go. Take out the greens. It is definitely cool in the center. So, I'm going to add some more chicken stock. There you go. I almost feel like I'm at a cooking show, cooking channel. Okay, chicken stock. Better than bouillon chicken stock. Okay. Another big tablespoonful. There you go. And then a little bit more fluid here. I feel like I want to thicken it up with a little baking soda, baking powder. What do you think? What do you guys think? What do you think, Jake? Is this enough fluids? There you go. Oh boy, a little clumping up over here. Half a cup. Oh, there it is. The fluids are coming out. Just what we wanted, I think. Just want that. Okay, don't thicken it with the baking powder or baking soda. Okay, no worries. We won't do that then. Okay, there you go. Just let it steam up a little bit. Okay. Great advice. I love being the feedback. Pizza. I'll do a little bit of broiling. just to keep it heated up a little bit. Cover and turn up the heat. All right. There you go. That's awesome that you're so. There it is, a little bit of boiling. Let it boil a little bit. 9:14 p.m. Let the steam build up. Okay, cool. Yeah, that's. I was thinking the same thing, Jake. Definitely appreciate that. Don't overflow with the greens. Once they shrink, you can add more greens. Okay, that's awesome. I can't wait to try this. Steaming up, it's starting to wilt. And let's see this pizza. Yeah, pizza's great. I should keep it inside of a box or something like that, just so that it doesn't, or maybe I should put like some sort of a cover on top of it, just so the heat doesn't escape while I'm waiting for this. There it is. It's steaming up a bit. Oh, it looks great, Jake. I'm glad that that you're supportive of it. There it is. That's a rapid boil. Maybe I'll reduce the heat a little bit. There it is. Okay. Quite a bit of shrinkage going on over there. I think it's time to add more greens now that it's shrunken up a bit. There it is. There we go. And back to covering it up in a second. Timer back to 3 minutes. And increase the heat to a rapid boil. Then back down to a slow boil. I've never made something like this, but it says to shrink the greens, so I'm trying my best. It's great. I'm glad that you were helping me follow the directions over there, and the concept of not letting it overflow, that definitely made sense. There it is. Gonna stir it around a little bit. Oh, quite a lot of fluids in here. Good thing I didn't add too much water. It's almost more like a soup now. So I'll let some of the water kind of evacuate. It's a little bit too soupy sometimes. People don't like it. All right, let's check on this pizza. Okay. That pizza looks great. Look at that. Wowzers. Well, guys, it's been a pleasure I am going to sit down. Man, I wish I could show you guys how great tasting pizza is. It looks great and it tastes amazing when it's like this. The inside's nice and hot. Oh, you said drain the water out? You know what? In the previous one that I did with kale greens, what I did was drain it out a little bit, and then I also put in a little bit of flour in there. So just to thicken it up a little bit, I would say baking soda or baking flour there. And it came out pretty gosh darn good. It's too soupy at this stage. I'm gonna drain some of it out and I'll pour it back in using that. Come on. Here's one.
May I try one?
Of course you may. Give it a
Tomatoes?
Yeah. Go ahead and try it and let Dad know how you like it. How is it, son? There you go. Thicken it up a little bit. How's the pizza, son?
It just tastes like normal pineapple pizza.
It tastes like pineapple pizza? I never knew that you had pineapple pizza before. I would drain the water out once you're done. Okay, we're draining it out. We're thickening it with this. Oh, it's almost like turning into a thick consistency here. Even inside of the cup. Let's see. Taste it a little bit. Love it. Nice and flavorful. And thicken up the consistency a little bit. Adds a little bit of baking soda, baking powder towards the bottom. Hopefully I can mix it in. Still a little bit soupy, but it's okay. It's okay. It almost looks like Asian food. I think the next time around I'm going to use a little bit less water. I felt like because I rinsed it out with the water, it probably caused it to, I rinsed out the greens with water. I probably added a whole nother 3/4 cup of water in the ingredients. So the next time I would just use less water. Guys, I'm going to take this bite of pizza while you guys are here. Oh, my hands are a little bit floury, but I'm going to have the family join in for some dinner now, and I'll catch you guys next round, okay? Thanks for joining the YouTube channel. Jake and just Michael, Daniel, guys, do me a favor. drop a comment on the comment section as well. Let me know what you guys think, okay? I'll see you guys.